Good evening, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is force and laws of motion. So let us start with an example, daily life example. Whenever you open a door or you close a door with the help of the handle, what happens? The force is applied. So force is a thing that is not visible, but we feel it by the motion of the object. So let us define what actually the force is. A push or pull on a body is called as force. Now the next important thing that we have to keep in mind, that is the direction of force. Okay, so the direction in which a body is pushed or pulled is called as the direction of force. Now keep these things in your mind, that whenever pushing, pulling, lifting, stretching, twisting or pressing is there, that means the force is applied. Let us come to see some of the common examples of all these things. That is pushing of a football. Okay, whenever you push a football, force is applied. Whenever you pull the drawer of a table, again the force is applied. Whenever you lift a box, stretch a rubber band, twist a wet cloth to squeeze out the water, or you press the brake of a bicycle, that means the force is applied. Now let us come to see some of the effects of forces. Okay, a force can a force can move, it can stop, it can change the speed, it can change the direction. These are some of the common examples of effects of forces. Now let us see the examples, that is kicking of football which is kept on the ground. This whenever the football is stationary and we kick it, what happens? The football starts moving. So this is the effect of force. Now come to next, that is whenever brake is applied to a moving car, what happens? The car stops. This is also the common example. Now come to next, that is a moving football stops after moving some distance. This is also the example. Why it stops? It is due to the force of friction. Now next is a force can change the speed of a moving body. Okay, when a ball is dropped from a certain height, this is the ball. Whenever you drop the ball, what happens? Its speed goes on increasing. This is due to the force of gravity. Okay, so but whenever you throw a ball in the upward direction, this is against the force of gravity, so the speed of the ball goes on decreasing and after some time it returns back to the ground. This is also due to the effect of force. Now one thing that you need to keep in mind is that the speed of an object increases if the force is applied in the direction of force, whereas the speed of an object decreases if the force is applied in the direction opposite to the moving object. The force stops, the object stops moving whenever the direction is in opposite. So now come to next, that is a force can change the direction of a moving object. The best example is whenever you see a cricket match, what happens? A moving cricket ball is hit by a bat. So the direction of the cricket ball changes and it goes in another direction. So this is the example of change in direction. Now come to next, a force can change the shape. So best example is the shape of a kneaded wet clay changes when a potter converts it into pots of different shapes and sizes. Kumhar ka ghada. This is the best example. Duffing flour converts it into chapati. Okay. Now come to next, types of forces. Mainly we are going to see two types of forces, that is balanced and unbalanced. Let us see balanced force. If the resultant of all the forces acting on the body is 0, then the force is called as balanced force. Now see the example, what is actually the resultant means. This is a heavy box. Okay, so in the heavy box it's not moving. Why? Let us see the reason. Here see, this is due to the mass of the box, force of reaction is there. Now the force of gravity is there, then force of push is there, we are trying to push the box, and force of reaction is there, that is frictional force. So what we see here, the box is not moving at all. This is due to the balance between the upward and the down forces and forward and the backward forces. So there is a net resultant of the force here the net resultant of the force is 0. Now come to next, let us see the point to be noted here is a balanced force cannot produce motion, it cannot stop, it cannot produce motion, it cannot stop, but it can change the shape of the body. The best example for this is squeezing of a rubber ball or a balloon. Now come to next type of force, that is unbalanced force. If the resultant of all the forces is not 0, if any of the force is greater, that means there is an unbalanced force. Now let us see one example. A toy car is there, okay, the toy car is there and the wheels are there. So the car will remain at rest unless the force become unbalanced. Here upward and downward force are already balanced. Why? The force of reaction, the gravity, this is already balanced, whereas due to the wheels of that particular car, the force of friction has decreased, and whenever you slightly push or pull the car, it starts moving. So unbalanced force is created over there. Come to next, from this we come to the conclusion that a force greater than the opposing force of friction brings unbalanced force in our case. Now come to the next important topic, that is inertia. This is a very new thing that you are going to study. Inertia is that property of a body due to which it resists a change in its state of rest or of uniform motion. This means that the object, if it is at rest, it will remain at rest unless you push or pull that particular object. It will try to be in that position only. Okay, so this is known as inertia. Now come to next, the measure of inertia. Mass of any body is the measure of inertia. The heavier the object, the more inertia it will have. Now come to next types of inertia. There are mainly three types of inertia: inertia of rest, inertia of motion, inertia of direction. We will see one by one with the help of examples. Let us see first example. What a glass tumbler is there and a square card is kept on the glass tumbler and the coin is placed in the middle of that card. Okay, so what we are going to do is, they all are at rest. You are going to flick the card with the help of your finger. So what happens? The card moves away, whereas the coin goes inside the glass tumbler. Okay, so this is the example of inertia of rest. The coin remains in the state of rest while the card, due to flicking, moves away from the glass tumbler. Now next example is, when a hanging carpet is beaten with the help of stick, the dust particles start coming out of it. This is because due to the reason that force of the stick makes the carpet move to and fro, but the dust particles tend to remain at rest due to their inertia, hence separate from the carpet. Okay, now next most common example is, when a car or bus starts suddenly, the passenger falls backward. This is due to the fact that the body of the passenger remains at rest while the car has already started moving. The lower portion of the body remains at rest. Okay, but the car has already started, so the jerk is there and the passenger falls backward. Thank you, students.